going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world really works. And it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. I told you at the beginning of the year, in the first quarter of 2022, we was going to have an event that was going to bring us down. And then also in the fourth quarter, we would have an event that would bring us down. That's exactly what happened. And now I'm going to tell you, in the first quarter, we're going to have an event that's going to bring us down in 2023. And then also in the fourth quarter of 2023, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, guys, the markets are still going to be pumping and dumping until they get ready to pull the full rug. But I'll let you know when that's about to happen. Now, also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to get re-educated. And also, much love to those who donate to the Cash Shop and Patreon. And in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. Also, I give you the New World Order cryptos in the Patreon. Of course, you have to do your own research. But this next bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure that you have the cryptos that have utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, we have Bitcoin and cryptos pulling back. And we know the distraction is Gary Gensler. We know the Fed does not say, I took your money. Now we have the stock market looking pretty good. If you actually pay attention to the indicators, we have the yield rates, which is the front end is rising, but the back end is being pushed down. And then also we have the dollar slightly pulling back. And then, of course, guys, we have volume, tether, USDC. And the big news, guys, we have, of course, the SEC, another lawsuit, and this one is about Paxos over BUSD. And we have Paxos now will stop minting BUSD stablecoin for Binance. And guys, we know what this is all about, trying to shrink that liquidity on the Binance exchange. And guys, like I told you, it looks like Binance is going to be our next movie. And guys, we know this is all planned out just like the Super Bowl. We know it's all scripted. Make sure you join my Patreon so therefore you can keep up with the New World Order events. Do not fall for the distractions. We know sports are nothing but distractions. And we know the media is put there to distract the masses. Like, subscribe, and spread these videos everywhere. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo still over $2 trillion. We know that the central banks are raising rates and running off the balance sheet in order to destroy this legacy market. So therefore, the fourth industrial revolution can rise. We know last year the Super Bowl was all about the rise of the fourth industrial revolution. This one is about the fall of America to Babylon. And remember, Philadelphia is where the Declaration of Independence was signed. But we also know about 7 years later, America was turned back over to the British monarch. And we have the millennials and Generation Z are the chosen generation because we know they are the farthest away from the Most High. And if you're an older person, you don't have to be conscious in order to see that you're witnessing the fall of America to Babylon. And someone sent me an email about a Chinese commercial during the actual Super Bowl promoting an app. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to put it in my second video. But we're also witnessing the rise of China along with the BRICS nations with the digital yuan backed by that digital SDR. And remember, Anthony Sutton stated this back in the early 80s because he understood the NWO's agenda. And speaking of the agenda, we have UAE Central Bank to issue a CBDC as part of its financial transformation program. And guys, what transformation are they talking about? That's right, the digital transformation, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep are going inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale sending about $19 billion on Friday. But getting over into a little crypto news. And speaking of China, we have the crypto staking project Avatar is the 5th largest holder of Polygon tokens. Also, we have no more Hobie wallet after May. Now we have DBS Bank to offer cryptocurrency in Hong Kong. And guys, on the mainland it may be banned. But in Hong Kong, which we know is still China, is moving along in cryptocurrency. Now we have crypto payments firm WireX and Visa expand partnership in over 40 countries. And lastly, guys, we have Brian Armstrong of Coinbase says that he will happily defend his staking program in U.S. courts. And guys, we definitely know he doesn't want to go to court and waste money and time. We know this is all a big movie. And what we don't need right now is another court case. And we have the SEC and Ripple case almost 2.5 years old, when they could have came up with a decision, and you have to be absolutely blind not to see that. It was just a way for the NWO chess piece Gary Gensler to kick the regulation can down the road. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.